This is perfect. Three minutes without mass. This is a gift, really. Gracias.
Thank you, Chair. As the standing rapporteur, I would, as a member of INTA, I have perhaps a broader sketch in terms of relations with Turkey and a view of what types of changes we could implement as proposed by this study, because it looks like this extremely comprehensive study, and it's extremely innovative, and we can see that there would be several different proposals. So perhaps move beyond the customs union towards a trade agreement. And in academia, I haven't seen actually what the political fallout of such a shift would mean. And so I'm quite pleased to see this study that really looks at the political aspects. It really factors it in. And we have seen all of the challenges that would be created if we were to have a big change. So the customs union, yes, that was linked to the application to be a member state. So it was a first step. But this process of accession does not work. Turkey is a candidate country, formally, but the accession process is not actually bringing about democratic reform because of a lack of political will, not because the actual accession process was poorly designed. So now the accession process does not work. So we're looking at what other types of aspects we would have in the relations so that we could have an improved relations where we could have a win-win. And so perhaps we could look at the custom union and visa liberalization, but without looking at the democratic conditions. So the reform, modernization of the customs union would be a win-win. Win-win, well, for journalists, for students, for women, for opposition political parties, or for human rights activists? No, that is not the way. And since we are promoters of values, we have to find a veritable win-win solution, and the modernization would not represent that. So in the report of this Parliament on Turkey, we can see that there would perhaps a potential for a modernization of the customs union, but with a strong democratic aspect. So if Turkey were to shift to the democratic aspects towards that accession acquis, then we would have to look at all of the files that this would apply to. And the role of the Parliament would be to really strengthen that conditionality there. Now, what type of problems do we have that would pertain to the academic analysis of this? There was well, if there were to be a FTA, then this would make Turkey a third country, really shifting away from the accession. So no move towards membership, but really, clearly, if we change the custom union and turn it into a DCFTA, then we're making Turkey a veritable third country, and that it would mean an important trade partner, but this country would no longer be a candidate in any way, shape, or form, and no one is really keen for this to take place. So the hypothesis that we put an end to the customs union, that would strengthen that hypothesis. So I think that the only realistic hypothesis is to improve the customs union with a strong democratic conditionality. So really, I think, reinforcing what the European Parliament's report has already stated. Thank you very much for being flexible in my speaking time.